Hi, this is Julie from Loving Christ Ministries. In this video, I want to show you an inside look at your complete guide to planning a Christian women's retreat. Now, when you first purchase the guide, you will get an email with a link to download it. Typically, once you click that link, it will download into your downloads folder, unless you have that default folder set differently. Mine is in my downloads folder. It's right here, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And I'm going to zoom out just a little bit to give you a better view. As you see, you'll be opening a PDF file. It has 91 pages. And as you scroll through, here I'll zoom back in just a little bit so you can see this better. Under the table of contents, we have a Getting Started chapter with Chapter 1. Chapter 2 is over themes, speakers, and music. Chapter 3, all of the business things that you'll need to know. Chapter 4 has information on retreat activities. Chapter 5 is dedicated to food. And Chapter 6 wraps everything up. The last section that says Retreat Resources is the area where you'll find all of your templates that you can use and customize to suit your own needs. The table of contents has live links. That means you can click on any of these chapters and be taken directly to that chapter. That's a really nice feature. I'm going to scroll back up to the beginning so I can continue on from there. As you go through, you'll just find a little bit of information, a note from me, some acknowledgments, and a welcome. I also share a little bit about the start of Loving Christ Ministries. But I also jump right into the helpful information for you. As you can see, with Chapter 1 Getting Started, we jump right into how to plan a women's retreat. I have so much information there based on my own personal experience. I have already gone through the trial and the error, and I know what worked for us, and while what you need may not be exactly the same, I know that you can learn from my experiences. I have information about the first things that you need to do. Along the way throughout the guide, you'll find more live links. Here's a link to a free checklist, some different ideas and information, encouragement. You'll find everything you need in this retreat guide. Here's a timeline. We keep going through. Just more information, tips on considering a location, also determining whether or not you need insurance, so many things. Here's Chapter 2, over themes, speakers, and music. And as you scroll on through, you'll see, again, just lots of information. You'll find these links along the way for the templates that you might want to use. For example, here's a sample full-page registration form in Google Docs. Now, with the majority of the templates, you do need to have a Google account in order to make a copy of the templates and then customize them. But a Google account is completely free. What you would do when you're ready to customize one of the forms or the templates would be to click on the link. It will open up a window in your browser and it asks if you want to make a copy. Simply click the Make a Copy button. And right then you will have a template that you can actually go in. Right now this is set for my information, Loving Christ Ministries. It has my logo, and that, just everything is suited for me. But since you've made your own copy of it, you can now go in, you can click up here and change the title, you can change the name of the retreat, add your own logo, you can change anything else within this template without actually having to create it all from scratch. It's a really handy guide, and the templates are all like this, where you can open them and customize them to suit your needs. Sample brochures, promotional flyers, and so on. Now hopefully you get the idea for how each chapter is laid out with information and also links to planning templates for you. And so I'm going to go ahead and skip down to the last part. Oh, let me show you this though. I also did include a section on some of the large group recipes that we used when you're cooking for a large group of approximately anywhere from 20 to 50. That's been about where we are. We usually have around 40 at our retreat, so I like to find recipes that I can have the lady who does our cooking, I can have her cook for us in bulk, and it makes it easy. So I've included some of those recipes in here as well, just some different ideas. All of these recipes are things that we've used, and they've proven to be easy and delicious and popular with the ladies, so that works out really well. In the wrapping up section at the end, this is where I was wanting to take you next. I have an exit survey so that you can give the survey to the ladies at the retreat and find out what they liked about it, what they'd like to see differently, so that you can, next time plan for new things or different things based on their desires. And then at the very end, you'll see a section for just quick access to all of the templates you might need, starting with the steps for planning a retreat, food and menu plan, welcome notes, scripture encouragement cards, an online registration Google form template, the full page registration form template, a brochure template, and so on. You can see there are lots of templates within that section. And then I also have some printables that if you just wanted to actually print out the direct page, if you didn't need to customize them and just wanted to use what I had, you could just print them and go. That gives you the option of using what I've created by just printing it out. It's kind of a generic form or generic resources for you to just print out. Or, as I said, you have the option, you can go back up here and use the customizable template instead so that you can add whatever information you want to add. Just scrolling on through so you can see all available. Here are some of the resources for the icebreakers and activities. Just print those out as well. Think about topics. Bible Brains icebreaker topics. There is just so much packed into this guide. It's hard to cover it all. I just wanted to be able to give you a chance to kind of see how it was laid out, to see what's available in there, and maybe just give you a little more insight as to what to expect. If you have any questions at all about the guide, please feel free to comment on this video or send me an email at julie@lovingchristministries.com.